All right, Josh, in this video, we're going to talk about one thing that you can do as a hitter to make yourself even more efficient and quicker to the hitting zone. All right. And what we're going to do is we're going to use several different pro players. And all the players I've chosen for you, I've chosen because you guys have a very similar stance and stride. For example, here on the left-hand side, you'll see you. And on the right-hand side, you'll see Carlos Beltran. And one of the things that you'll notice is that both you and Carlos Beltran have a very large positive move. In other words, when you take your stride, you go forward quite a bit to get to your hitting position. So you'll see here with Beltran, he gets ready to stride, he takes his stride, and when his front foot gets down right here, you can see that he's made a large positive move to get to his hitting position. Okay, and you'll see here on the left-hand side that you're the same thing. You get your negative move, or you're getting prepared to stride, then you take your stride, and you get to a good hitting position right there. And you'll see your belly button's gone forward, very similar to Carlos Beltran's. You'll also notice that your stance is very similar to his. Now, another pro hitter that is like you in terms of this timeline with the lower half and the stride is Michael Young. And so I'm going to pull him up so you can see Michael Young real quick. And you'll see here Michael Young put a little blue dot around his belly button. And you'll see just like you, he gets ready to stride, and he takes a nice long stride to get to his hitting position. And you'll see here at this point, his belly button's gone forward, and he's in a good hitting position, similar to you. All right? And we'll look at one more hitter, and that's Troy Gloss. Take a look up here. We'll put a little dot around Troy Gloss's belly button at his stance. We'll watch him as he prepares to stride forward right here. And then we'll see his stride, and the foot's down, and he's ready to hit. So for all three of these professional hitters and you guys all have a large positive move. And that's a good thing, because what that does is that generates a lot of power, and it creates a rhythm to get ourselves ready to swing. Okay, you'll see that you and Troy Gloss do a really good job shifting your weight into the ball. And one of the reasons why I know that is because if I was to draw a line behind Gloss's back foot and your back foot, you'll see that the weight shifts extremely well throughout the swing. Take a look here with both of you guys. As you guys go to contact, you'll see at contact, both of your guys' back legs kind of drag forward to catch up with all the momentum and weight that you've shifted into the front leg. And you'll see the same thing with Eric Young, and you'll see this, or not Eric Young, Michael Young, and you'll see the same thing with Carlos Beltran. Okay? So there's some great things you're doing as a hitter. There is one concern I have, and one tip I'm going to give you that's going to help you get to the hitting zone a little bit more efficiently. And it simply has to do with keeping your bat, the barrel of the bat, in your house. And when I talk about keeping the barrel in your house is right here, okay? The center of your body, the core of your body is the strongest part of your body. And that's the part that rotates during the swing. So that's where your power supply is. So if you take a look here at Troy Gloss, when he takes his stride and he gets his front foot down, what I want you to notice is where the barrel of the bat is in comparison to his power source. Barrel of the bat's here, the knob of the bat's pointed towards the catcher. Now this bat probably weighs about 31 to 33 ounces. If he wants to get this thing rotating quickly, he wants to keep it close to his torso. Now if we look at you at the end of your stride, you're going to see here that the barrel of the bat is actually outside of your house being that core. You can see it's way back here. Another good way to look at this is where's your shoulder at compared to the barrel of the bat. And you can see that your barrel is further away from your core, which is going to make you slower to the hitting zone. I mean, think about it like this. Your hitting zone's right here, right? We want to get to that hitting zone as quickly as we can. If the barrel of the bat's here, it's going to get to the hitting zone a whole lot quicker, as opposed to here, further away from the hitting zone, so it's going to take a longer period of time for it to get there. Let me show you another pro example, Michael Young. Okay, we're going to get him to the end of his stride. He's ready to swing right there. His power source is this torso area. Look where the barrel of the bat is. Very close to that power source, close to that back shoulder. This is going to enable him to get the bat into the hitting zone quicker. Let's take a look at one more example, Carlos Beltran. Get him to the end of his stride. And again, you're going to see when he's ready to swing, here's his power source. Look where the barrel of the bat is and the knob of the bat. And then look at the difference here. So the reason this is so important is because you're going to see that when you take your swing, the bat kind of gets caught behind you. Take a look here. As you start to swing, look how you're fighting against your body to get the bat in the hitting zone. In contrast, watch Carlos Beltran. Look at how it's easy for him to get the bat into the hitting zone. So he's not fighting against his body, whereas you are with your arms. Okay? So if you can get yourself and that barrel of the bat closer to the shoulder and to your head, you're going to get to the hitting zone a whole lot quicker.